Luke, who had also been caught off guard, quickly regained his composure and found his tongue after getting over the initial shock of seeing his boss in his office. "Good afternoon, sir," he greeted, already on his feet. "Good afternoon, sir," Simi retreated, lowering her gaze to avoid eye contact. Michael Anioluwapo Orebi, Chief Executive Officer of Baseline International Group of Companies, stared at the woman before him, and he had to admit she looked the part of the executive in her skirt suit. Yet, he could not marry her to the girl he'd known, even though the features had not changed much. He experienced a myriad of emotions as he stared at her from the doorway. Sumi locked her hands behind her as she stood, trying not to fidget under his unrelenting gaze. She wondered what thoughts were running through his mind as he did his appraisal, and unable to help herself, needing to know, she raised her eyes to his face, hoping for a clue. There was none. His face was devoid of emotion as he held her gaze, yet the tension was palpable. She studied his features and concluded he hadn't changed much. He still had the same gait, was just as tall as she remembered, and still had that presence that seemed to swallow up everyone else when he was in a room. She lowered her eyes when he would not stop staring, and thankfully, Luke broke the silence by clearing his throat slightly. The action turned Michael loose from whatever spell held him bound. "Miss Coker, I sent for you, or didn't you get my message?" "I did, but you deliberately refused to obey orders?" he asked, his eyebrows arched in a frown. "No, sir. Meet me in my office now." "Yes, sir," she answered dutifully and watched him walk away. "Well?" Luke prompted, making her look at him. "Well, what? Get moving. You have some explaining to do. I'm sure you will understand." Sumi smiled wryly as she stepped out, knowing an explanation wasn't going to settle things, not between her and Michael.